So you're looking to get your Florida real estate license. Well, I've never seen a better opportunity than right now. Florida has become a virtual gold mine of opportunity as buyers are moving to our state from all over. And Florida, our property values, of course, are escalating based on the economics of supply and demand. We have the lowest inventory of property that I have seen going on my 35 years in this business. So real estate is certainly very lucrative at this point. So you want to get your Florida real estate license. Well, there are some thoughts to consider as you start the process and knowing where you want to complete the process. First off, real estate has changed drastically over the past year now that we're in post-pandemic. Real estate was going to and currently is and is going to become more so a virtual business. And by that, I mean buyers and sellers and even real estate agents are doing business virtually. It's not the old days of buyers getting in your car, showing them properties, showing them the property they want to buy, and then making an offer in that regard. The process happens much faster now. And it happens faster because buyers are typically much more educated. They do their research up front before they buy. They go online, whatever's important to them, they're typically finding out, whether it's a school district, whether it's an area, the lifestyle, what are the things that are important to them. They find that out online, and they typically look at real estate online and know what they want to buy before they buy it. We are seeing a record number of sales where buyers are buying property sight unseen. They're putting properties under contract just because they know it's a property they want, subject to a home inspection, and then they close on the property. So buyers are buying more online, and agents are also working more virtually online. Now, your Florida real estate license allows you to sell real estate anywhere in the state of Florida, depending on the broker you're affiliated with and what their possibilities are. So as a broker in Central West Coast Florida, I'm a member of 5 boards throughout the whole entire state, and that allows us resources to sell in the whole entire state. One of my top producers has about 20 transactions, and they're all over the state. And the interesting thing about him is that he doesn't even live in the state of Florida. So what does that mean? Well, let's just say, okay, you're a real estate agent in another state, and you have a resource of buyers from your business that you know are moving to Florida. Well, instead of taking a referral fee for all that business, you could actually get your Florida real estate license and sell those buyers Florida real estate and earn commissions and not referral fees. So that's a possibility. If you have any kind of business where you could capitalize on this resource of buyers coming into the area, or have a resource of service or helping sellers in our market area, and you can do that online, you don't have to physically live in the state of Florida. Now, let's get back to the idea of getting your Florida real estate license and what that means from a virtual perspective. Well, interestingly enough, I've talked to the local real estate school, and more than half the students right now that are going through the licensing course live out of state. So they are taking their online 63-hour pre-licensing course online, not living in the state of Florida. Either that they're going to move to Florida, or they just want their Florida license for different reasons. So that's become the new reality. So if you're looking to get licensed, you don't need to be in the state of Florida. In fact, you can. Most of the students now that are getting their license are not in. So you're going to want to find a good real estate school to help you with the entire process of obtaining your Florida real estate license. By that, a school that asks 2 real and critical questions. Number 1, do you currently hold a real estate license in a state other than Florida? If you do, you may qualify for mutual recognition. And what that means is there's 8 states that qualify for mutual recognition with obtaining your Florida real estate license. Now, I created a separate video talking about those 8 states and what it means with mutual recognition. So if you hold a real estate license in another state, you're going to want to see if you qualify for mutual recognition. If you do, the advantage is that you can avoid the entire 63 hours of pre-licensing in order to take the process to take your state test and get your Florida real estate license. Another question the school needs to find out or let them know if you have a criminal background record. If you have a criminal background record, understand the state is going to fingerprint you in the process, and they're going to do a background check, especially if you have a criminal background record. That may or may not be problematic, and that's something you'll want to discuss with the school up front before going through the licensing course. Now, the licensing course can be taken many ways. In some situations, the classes are still available where you can sit in a classroom, learn from a classroom setting, or in this case, or where things are going now, things are becoming more virtual. Most of the students are taking their training virtually online. Now, if you do that, it allows you up to a year to take the 63 hours. Now, some people cram course it, they do it within a week, and they're licensed, they're through their 63 hours, and they're able to move forward to get their license. After the 63-hour licensing course, you have to pass the test from the school that you're taking the test. Now, it's a 100-question test, and you have to pass with a 75%. Once you pass that test, you qualify now to then take the state test after you go through their licensing process. Now, obtaining your Florida real estate license is a different process. Once you obtain your Florida real estate license, you will need to be affiliated with a broker in the state of Florida to operate your real estate career. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is they're coming into business for different reasons, and one of the questions that they don't think of up front is, once I get licensed, what are my fees? What's the opportunity? Well, depending on who you're affiliated with the broker, you may need to join the board. And the question may be, do I need to join the board of Realtors in order to sell real estate? Well, I've created another video as a resource to help you on that, just titled, Do I Need to Join the Real Estate Board? And talks about the limitations and possibilities of getting your Florida real estate license and either joining the board or not joining the board and what that means. But the possibility, there's numerous possibilities just for having your Florida real estate license. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If so, I ask that you hit the like button and subscribe button. As I mentioned, I've been in the business going on 35 years. I want to be a resource to help you, and I appreciate your time, and I wish you well in taking the Florida real estate license. Thank you.